What is going on, guys? CWpoke here, back with another episode of VGC 2015 Nationals Practice, where I go into the battle spot and challenge a team in preparation for the upcoming VGC Championships in just about 5 or 6 days now. Depends on the time I upload this video. But anyways, we are going to continue. If you guys did not see my last video, spoiler alert, I got wrecked by a Heatran. Heatran, one of the biggest threats to this team, and as predicted, it destroyed me. I was not able to play around it, but we're going to part deuce it, and we are going to definitely win this time. I'm quite certain. I even put the hat back on. I was like, hey, you know, we're gonna wear the hat. We're going to make sure that we destroy someone this time. And there was kind of somewhat of a failed recording in the last episode. I was going to record another match. Turns out I brought in my landers on a what's it called? As we find Matt from England with a rating of 1532. But yes, I brought in my landers on an Excadrill and a Tyranitar, went for the Earthquake. He switches out into Gengar and Talonflame, and I switched into landers on accident and one-shotted my Terrakion and did no damage to his Pokemon. So we're going to try a new episode today, as he has a Kangaskhan, Volcarona, Landorus, Togekiss, Aegislash, and a Rotom Wash. So I kind of like this matchup in the sun. You know, I'm always going to have to be a little wary of Landorus, even slightly wary of Kangaskhan, although with Landorus and Terrakion, you know, he really isn't that big of a problem. And also Gengar on this team. This team is like overkill for Tyranitar or Kangaskhan teams. So I think what we'll do here is I think Gengar would be a good matchup here. If anything, it's going to be able to Will-O-Wisp something. It gets the super effective Sludge Bomb onto Togekiss, as well as the Shadow Ball onto Aegislash. But the Rotom and Volcarona can still easily be a big threat. I'm thinking that... I don't think I want to bring Venusaur in this match. It's really good for Rotoms, but that's about it here. I mean, it can do good damage on the Togekiss as well, but it gets completely walled by Volcarona and Aegislash. But it does get good damage off on everything else as well. It can one-shot the Landorus with HP Ice if it's a regular Scarf set. Maybe we will lead with Charizard. Yes, I think Charizard is another good lead here. Venusaur in the back. And then probably Landorus? No, I don't know if I want Landorus here. Wide Guard Aegislash has stopped Landorus way too many times. And besides Intimidate, it really doesn't do too much. I'm thinking Thundurus here. Terrakion, another very good Pokemon, but the Aegislash, you know, just a huge threat sometimes. And especially, you know, if it's a 1v1, I can't do anything to it. Rock Slide flinches are not going to last me that long to chip away an Aegislash. So we're going to go with these 4 Pokemon and see what happens. Matt is issuing his challenge. Let's see what you got, Matt. As he brings in Kangaskhan and Landorus right away. So I believe I didn't lead any, yes, I didn't leave any physical attackers. So we're good on the Intimidate side of things. Let's see now. Let's see. What are we going to do here? So... I want to go for the Will-O-Wisp onto something. I don't know quite yet what, but I'm worried that he might stay into his base form and fake out my Gengar. I don't think he would, but he could be predicting the Rock Slide, or he could just still go for the Rock Slide. So I think the safest move actually is probably a Double Protect, believe it or not. I want to get that fake out potential out of the way. Obviously, he can't Tailwind or Thunder Wave or anything like that. He can't set up. He could always power up punch his own Landers, but I'm going to go with the benefit of the doubt and say he does not do that. We're just going to Double Protect, Scout, and get the Sun up. That way, Venusaur can be a safe switch in to get the speed advantage and one-shot the Landers. Hopefully one-shot the Landers with an HP Ice. I believe Assault Vest sets and some bulkier sets are probably able to tank it, but I am max attack with a Life Orb, so HP Ice usually does one-shot Landorus, but I'm not quite sure. That's always the tricky part about Best of 1. You don't know what set your opponent's running, and they could easily screw you over if you're not, you know, making the right call. As he does go for the Fake Out into Gengar and the Rock Slide, so we call that perfectly. I probably could have predicted into that a little bit better and done some, like, you know, bolder plays, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Now here, I'm a little worried here. I feel like the Kangaskhan is going to switch out. That's my best guess, because for one, I have the speed advantage on him now. He could think that my Charizard is going to be faster, and it very well could, because now that he hasn't Mega Evolved, he hasn't gotten the speed boost that you get from Mega Evolving. But he could still go for the Rock Slide, so I think what I'm going to do here is actually, I almost want to Sludge Bomb the Kangaskhan slot. What do I have in the back? I have Venusaur and I have Thundurus, so I can't play around this Kangaskhan too much. I kind of need to neuter it now, but I really feel like he is going to bring in a Volcarona. But I don't want to risk it. We're gonna go for the we're gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, and we're gonna switch Charizard out into Venusaur. Hopefully I don't regret this. I probably will regret this. We're gonna see. As I'm the only one who switches out so far, he doesn't switch out Landorus. He could still switch out Kangaskhan. Let's see. Probably stays in a Mega Evolves. My guess now, looking back at it, he's probably going to go for a return or something onto Venusaur, and it is going to die. Let's hope not, though. We kind of need it very badly, actually. Okay, so he goes for the Sucker Punch, which is awesome. That is awesome. He goes for the Rock Slide. It misses Venusaur, so we're at full HP still. It hits the Gengar, though. Am I going to flinch? Is Rock Slide or is Will-O-Wisp going to hit? I do flinch. So there's that. There is that. But fortunately, we are still in a pretty good spot here. I can take out the Landorus this turn and go for the Will-O-Wisp onto Kangaskhan. Since I didn't take any damage last time, I think he burnt Kangaskhan. Shouldn't be able to take out my Venusaur. He could still go for Double Edge as well. We will see. But I'm just going to go straight for it. Actually, I think this is where I gotta make plays here, because I feel like that Landorus might switch out now. Because he has an Aegislash in the back, so he has an Aegislash potentially, a Rotom, a Volcarona. I'm worried about the Volcarona a little bit. Although with Landorus and Terrakion, I feel like he probably didn't bring Volcarona. I'm going to play off the fact that he probably didn't. So what do I do here? I think I still HP Ice. I'm just going to go for it just in case. He stays in. Good thing we didn't overpredict. HP Ice probably going to take him out. As it does, that is awesome. Oh boy, that could have been very bad. And take the Life Orb recoil as expected. And Will-O-Wisp does connect, which is awesome. Does he target the Venusaur? Most likely. I highly doubt he is running Crunch, as he already revealed the Sucker Punch. Yes, he goes for the return. So it's probably a Jolly 252 set. That seems to be the typical set. Wow, that still does a lot after a burn. That is incredible. Mega Kangaskhan's power just so strong. Now this is also kind of bad because I don't know if I'm in Sucker Punch range. Let's see. So, no, because return is stab, and that did just a little over half. So I think we're still okay here. Ooh, he has Togekiss. That's an interesting Pokemon to bring in here, because double Sludge Bomb will definitely take that out. Maybe I guess he could have Citrus, and that could help him live. But I think we're... I almost want to double target the Kangaskhan slot. But if he were to switch into Aegislash right then and there, that could be very bad too. I think we're going to do it though. I think we're going to... I don't know. As I say it, I'm a little less wary about it. We still have Thundurus in the back, and we have Charizard as well, both at full HP. I'm not too worried about Togekiss, because a Heat Wave and Thunderbolt combo should also be able to take it out, especially in the sun. I think we just double Sludge Bomb this Kangaskhan right now. It outspeeds, I think, just about everyone except for Gengar, so... Oh, but he could go for the Will-O-Wisp, or the Sucker Punch. Is he going to Sucker Punch the Gengar? I'm running out of time. We got to go for it. As Togekiss protects... Oh my goodness, what does he do here? Does he go for the Sucker Punch? Oh, he goes for the Sucker Punch onto Venusaur. Is that going to take me out? Oh, it doesn't. That should be a done-for Kangaskhan. Wow. Sludge Bomb going to do a ton. Oh, critical hit. Life Orb is going to take me out there. Burn, I think, would also take him out, but hey, we got him already with Gengar, so we are good. Kind of wish, you know, Venusaur lived with just enough to keep going, but it is okay. I would take a fainted Kangaskhan any day. I don't think that's a bad trade-off. So what does he probably have in the back? So we took out his Kangaskhan. What was the other Pokemon he had? Did he reveal? Shoot. He had Landorus in the back. Okay, so... ooh, that's a little tricky now. Because that Landorus, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't get the burn off on him, and both these Pokemon in the back are weak to a Rock Slide. So here's hoping that he brings in something else. But I'm going to assume he's going to bring in that... Is he going to, though? The damage that Gengar took was from the other Rock Slide, so it's definitely not a 2-hit KO. Maybe... Thundurus is really bulky, so I feel like he's a safer bet. My Charizard spread, I don't think consistently... Oh, as he goes for Rotom. Interesting. So Charizard probably would have been the better play. Although maybe not. No, maybe not. Because what we can do here is we can actually double target this Togekiss and hopefully take it out. I want to take it out so that way it can't use Follow Me and Follow Me an HP Ice, because I want to be able to get an HP Ice off on that Landorus. Did we take out Landorus? Oh, we did take out Landorus. I am stupid. He only has 2 Pokemon left. Okay, so we were panicked about nothing. I totally forgot I got the HP Ice off onto it, and now, okay. So now we're in a pretty good spot. He most likely is not going to double protect here. I think it's very safe if we just go straight for the Sludge Bomb and Thunderbolt right onto that Togekiss. A Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball or Solar Beam onto this Rotom should be enough also to take that out. So Sludge Bomb is going to connect. He does not double protect. As wow, that one-shots it. That is pretty incredible. I wonder if that was a more offensive Togekiss, but yeah, I don't think it should normally one-shot it, and that wasn't a crit either, as we avoid the Hydro Pump. So I don't even know if that would have killed in the sun. Possibly. I mean, it is a strong attack with stab, but I don't think it would have. Rotom usually not opting for an incredible amount of bulk, so we're just going to Sludge Bomb and Thunderbolt. I almost want to go for the Will-O-Wisp and Thunderbolt, but I think that is playing a little too safe. Let's just try and finish this match up pretty quickly. And since this was a quick match, I think I will actually go into a second game as well. So let's just first finish off this match before I jinx anything. It is the typical Citrus Berry set. And yeah, he's probably going to continue. Oh, crit takes him. Oh no, he still lives. Okay, Hydro Pump is going to connect this time. Most likely take out Gengar. As it does. Yes, it does. Okay. So we are good to go here. Charizard's still in the back. Sun is out, so now it'll come back. We don't have to waste time Mega Evolving once again. We can just go straight for the Solar Beam. Not even going to risk the accuracy. I could style points and go for the Overheat or the Heat Wave, but I am not going to do that. I'm just going to take it out right now. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Protect. Oh, he goes for the Protect. What a troll. Oh my goodness, the troll Rotom. Oh boy, he's stalling. He knows I'm recording. He's like, I'm going to make this video as long as possible. Let's see if he keeps going for the Protects. Is he going to try and stall out my son? That would be pretty interesting. Wouldn't serve him any good, but it would be pretty funny, as he does not go for the Protect. And Solar Beam is just going to connect and take him out. So that is the game, and we are going to go into game 2. Guys, I hope you are enjoying this set. Pretty strong one. Hopefully makes up for my last one where we lost to a Heatran. But we'll see. There's always room for me to run into another Heatran in this next game. And Heatran's not the only weakness to this team, but Heatran right now is that glaring weakness. Still looking at ways to safely counter it. I want to add in a Rotom Heat on this team, but I really like Thundurus, and I don't like running anything other than Citrus on my Rotom washes, so not entirely sure. But yes, we want to continue battling. And Rotom Heat would be a cool option too, but you know, then my team is just really weak to Rock Slide. I don't like that. My team is already pretty weak to Rock Slide. Not really anything resisted except for Terrakion. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what we'll do about that. But we will see. There is plenty of time. We are just going to go straight into Game 2. Let's see who we can face. Also, our rating right now is 1627. It's been going up and down a lot. A couple of wins followed by a couple of losses as we meet Coke C. Boss from Georgia with a rating of 1634. And let's see what team he has. He has an Infernape, a Gardevoir, a Swampert, not a Marshtomp, a Bisharp, a Manectric, and a Braviary. So, interesting team here. I'm not going to fall for the trick. I know that Braviary gets Defiant. I'm going to assume since it's a best of one, he is going to lead that. I feel like that is a very strong lead for him. And I almost want to go straight into Thundurus as this... Well, but he could have the Manectric also as a double lead, and that would put him in a really safe situation here. So maybe Terrakion? But I'm not quite sure if that thing gets a fighting type attack either. If he gets something that can one-shot my Terrakion, I'm really going to regret not having a Scarfed variant. What would be the best options here? He doesn't have any form of weather, it looks like, so maybe Charizard Venusaur is a decent lead here. But what about Gengar? Can Gengar do anything? Gengar can, but I worry it's not going to be able to do as much as I'd like for it to do. Probably only going to be able to get a Will-O-Wisp off at best and then get taken out. So I don't know if that's really, you know, good enough to really justify bringing him in. I'm thinking about going with Charizard. And I kind of want to go for the Thundurus here. This is a very interesting team here because he has potentially 3 Megas. I'm going to assume Mega Manectric, although it definitely doesn't have to be a Mega. Shoot. This is a very tricky matchup. Maybe just Charizard and Terrakion. Probably our safest bet here. And then we will deal accordingly. I don't think Venusaur is going to be that good in this matchup. It would be really nice for the Swampert, but that is about it. I guess Gardevoir as well. Oh man, we are running out of time. Okay, let's bring in this Thundurus. Thundurus will definitely be good here. And I want to bring in Landorus, but I don't. I'm going to bring in Landorus and hopefully play around. Oh, he does possibly have the Wide Guard onto the Swampert though. So we'll see. We're going to have to make Landorus do some work here somehow. So maybe, you know, going for Superpower for once. Superpowers and U-turns instead of Earthquakes and Rock Slides. Very shocking. I know Landorus does carry more than 2 moves, guys. It does happen sometimes. It's very funny. I feel like most of the time, you know, you carry Superpower for Kangaskhan's and Bisharps, and I feel like most of the time, because of the scenarios, you rarely ever go for those moves. At least I don't. So he leads with Braviary and Infernape, so he definitely goes to that Braviary lead as I expected, trying to probably get that that easy +1. I've been seeing a couple of Braviaries on Battle Spot lately, so not quite sure why, but there's been a recent surge of them. I'm thinking here maybe the Quick Guard and Heat Wave would be the best option. Not quite sure how much damage that Braviary can do. I feel like a Fake Out is very likely onto that Terrakion because, just because it has so much offensive pressure here. But do I want to go for the Protect? He could go straight for the Close Combat or something. I think it's safer to Protect. Why would he Fake Out the Charizard? Let's think about this here. I mean, he could be making some pretty bold plays, but I feel like you almost have to Fake Out the Terrakion here. It has good offensive pressure on both these Pokemon. And he could just go straight for the attack onto the Terrakion. I think we're going to protect Terrakion. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's see what happens. I really want to get this Braviary out of here. The less Defiant users, the better. That way Landorus can have an easier time. Also, guys, I never really thought about this. I didn't mention it, but are you guys digging the new layout? I kind of switched things around a little bit, made it a tad bit simpler, took out Squirtle. I love Squirtle, but I don't think he belongs in this VGC set of battles. So tell me what you think. As he goes for the Fake Out onto Terrakion, so that was a good play. And we outspeed, and Heat Wave is going to do a lot here. Does it take it out, though? No, definitely doesn't take it out, but that looks like a 2-hit on both Pokemon. Oh, as he goes for the Tailwind, so that is a little scary now. Okay. So, I'm wondering if Overheat would have been the better move. Probably not, I don't think. So what is he going to do here? What does Braviary do? Does that Infernape carry a Rock-type move? Does that Braviary carry a Rock-type move? That is the thing I'm very scared of. And I feel like we're probably going to find out. And I think it probably will. I feel like my best option here is to... Yes, it's to switch out Terrakion into Thundurus and protect with Charizard. Just to stall out a turn and also kind of scout what he's going for. You got to kind of balance a mix of scouting out and playing well, because... Obviously, we don't get a best 2 out of 3 chance in these matches, so I need to not play around his guesses too much on what he has and what he doesn't. As he goes for the Close Combat onto Thundurus, definitely trying to take out that Terrakion, and it definitely would have because I'm not Focus Sash. And what does he have here? My guess is, I don't know if it gets Rock Slide. What does it have? Oh, he goes for the Rock Slide. Okay. So I'm wondering if that's enough to take out a Charizard, because it's not Stab. Oh my goodness, is that a crit? Oh no, that's not good at all. I really needed the Thunder Wave on it. And it's Life Orb. So with Life Orb, it probably is enough to take it out. And I'm sure he's, you know, calced it. Okay, so let's think about this. Oh man, what do we do? This is not good at all. Okay, I think I know what we do here. I think I know. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. So, what does he have in the bag? Oh man, he is... Okay. We might have to feed him Defiant right now. I don't want to risk the double protect. I highly doubt it's gonna work. I think what we do here... Oh man, but that just doesn't... I'm sure 2 Rock Slides at Defiant is gonna take me out. Oh, this is a very bad situation. That Tailwind is just very crucial. I probably should have gone for the Overheat. I knew Braviary got Tailwind. For some reason, I was just assuming he was a fast variant, Scarfed or something, but... Obviously going to, this one's going to hurt. I guess our best bet is to go for the double protect. Let's try my crazy theory out and go switch into Landorus here. Just kind of test if it's going to work or not. I really wish I was sashed here, but I guess even then Rock Slide, you know, will take me out at 1 HP. So we're going to go for the Ivy's Protect onto Terrakion. See what he goes for here. Probably another Close Combat in Rock Slide. There's almost no reason for him not to. And on the plus side, we do intimidate the Infernape, But this Braviary is going to be at +1, so... oh boy, oh boy. So there's the Defiant boost, as expected. Terrakion goes for the Protect. What does he go for? Most likely Close Combat. He does go for the Close Combat onto Terrakion, and he goes for the Rock Slide. How much is this going to do to Landorus? It does connect, unfortunately. If it does less than half, I mean... It does less than half. Oh! Oh, Life Orb Recoil. Okay. Life Orb Recoil. Okay, okay. Now that's going to be tricky because I could easily lose both Pokemon in this turn still, though. And I can't switch in Charizard. So I think we might still have to go for the Double Protect on the Terrakion. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Is it okay? I don't know. Oh boy, this is a very sticky situation. Okay, so do I want to lock myself into Earthquake or Rock Slide? Because Terrakion most likely not going to survive. I feel like if I go into Earthquake, you know, I give my Terrakion almost no chance to live. You know, this Double Protect is really going to have to go off. He could double target the Infernape. Highly doubt it, though. Or the Landorus. I highly doubt it. I really want to go into Earthquake here, though, for, you know, the... just to get the best damage off onto this Manectric, Bisharp, Swampert, Gardevoir, potentially, and also to take out this Infernape if Rock Slide happens to miss or something. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to Earthquake here, and we're going to try and risk our luck and go for the Double Protect. Let's see if it pays off. We get the Double Protect. What happens here? He goes for the Overheat onto the Landorus, and that is going to connect and most likely take me out. Oh, it's in the sun. That will definitely take me out. And that's actually really bad now because he's not going to take Life Orb Recoil. Oh, no. That's not good at all. And I think his Infernape outspeeds my Terrakion still. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We picked a very bad time for the Double Protect to go off. I'm surprised he did not decide to target the Terrakion. Unless I totally missed what move he went for. I think it said Rock Slide, but I actually didn't see. Maybe he went for like a Close Combat or something. I doubt it though. I don't believe Braviary gets that, but it very well might. Okay, so our best bet here is just a Heat Wave. It will take out both of these Pokemon. I don't want to go for the Triple Protect. I'm thinking about just going for the Rock Slide, hoping I outspeed, hoping that maybe with the Intimidate, we did get the Intimidate off onto the Infernape, that you know, maybe it's not going to do as much. So I think that's actually a pretty safe play. Let's go for the Rock Slide as well. Probably should have gone for... Yes, okay, so Close Combat is going to connect first. How much is it going to do? Oh, it doesn't take me out. Wow, okay. And with my luck here, since we're double targeting with two 90% moves, even if anything misses, we should still get a KO here. Hopefully it doesn't miss the Infernape next turn, as it takes it out. So we are safe. Too bad I didn't have a setup move there on the Charizard. That would have been pretty nice, but we do not. So this Heat Wave is going to hit nothing. And that is okay. So we brought this game back to a 2-2 match. Oh, the sunlight fades. That is a very bad time for it to fade. As if he has Swampert, that is really, really bad, actually. So let's see. We might actually have to do some legit turn 2 Solar Beam shenanigans. Oh my gosh, he has the Manectric. That is not good. And the Swampert. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So what I think we're going to have to do here is... Oh, this sun. If the sun didn't end, I'd feel a little bit safer here. Because an Overheat would be able to take out that Manectric. I'm going to assume that's a Scarf, or not a Scarf. Well, what could this be? He could be running Mega Swampert, but I feel like it's probably a supportive Swampert. You know, he doesn't have any rain support, it looks like, so I don't see why he would go with a Mega Swampert, but it's always possible. I really think it's a Mega Manectric, but it could very well be a Sash Manectric, although he does have Bisharp, but Bisharp could also be, oh, and Infernape. So yeah, it's probably not the Sash Manectric. He has two other Pokemon that are very likely to carry it. So what do we do here is the question. I'm pretty sure he outspeeds, which is not good at all. I'm wondering if we just do some fun shenanigans and go straight for, well, no. I want to overheat this Manectric and Close Combat it in hopes that he somehow is not faster, and also, no, that was a bad move. I feel like he's going to go for the Wide Guard here. I think he's going to go for Wide Guard on the Swampert, so I'm not too worried about the Swampert. But this Manectric, though, I don't think I outspeed, and I think I made a mistake. Unless he goes for the Charizard expecting, you know, me to protect, which is also kind of obvious. So what does he do here? He does go for the Wide Guard. That is good. An Overheat and Heat Wave, or Close Combat, will definitely take out this, oh, as Close Combat connects, but we are intimidated, so it's definitely not going to one-shot it. He shouldn't be able to one-shot me with Thunderbolt. I don't believe he is strong enough for that. Oh, he goes on to Terrakion! Okay, okay. Now here's the cool thing, because it's a wide guard Swampert, I doubt he has Protect. So if ever he connects here, as it does connect, okay, so we're set. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get a Solar Beam to hit the Swampert and hope that it one-shots it at -2 and not in the sun. So we're going to go for the legit Solar Beam strats. I'm trying to think of what moves this guy can have. He has probably Scald, Ice Beam, and Earth Power, if anything. So, you know, 2 Scalds will probably be enough to take me out, especially not in the sun. So we have to just hope that he doesn't have Protect and that this Solar Beam is going to be enough on turn 2 to take it out. My guess is a no, but let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, he goes for the Muddy Water. This could easily miss next time, though. It connects this time. Oh, it does a lot. No accuracy drop. Is it going to miss him, though? Oh, no. Does he have Protect? He could also have Protect. If he has Protect, we're done for. He doesn't have Protect. Solar Beam connects. Oh my gosh. How much does it do? Oh, no. No. Oh, man. Oh, that was clutch. Oh, it almost took him out, and then the double Muddy Waters. Oh, Muddy Water has an 85% accuracy, so it could have very well easily missed in one of those 2 attempts. But it looks like it doesn't. That is going to be a tragic loss, but a very fun match. That was a very good one. A very interesting team. It's really cool seeing teams that aren't full of just the top 12 most used Pokemon. No Kangaskhan, no Landorus. All very unorthodox Pokemon, and obviously, it still worked to beat me. But I am not the best example of what makes the best team. You can beat me with probably tons of things. So, but yes, that has been it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoy, and I think this will be the series finale. In which case, I will be back. Probably after Nationals, maybe before Worlds, but probably not until I get my capture card and VGC 2016 rules are announced. So I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter. I might do a channel update video to kind of talk about when VGC will come back. But I think that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. Hopefully in the next season I'll be able to, obviously start from the beginning of the season and with better quality. I think things will, start to look better as well. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next, well, maybe not the next episode, but in another video. I do still other YouTube videos and stuff. I'm going to do a Let's Play soon, and I'm always on Twitch. So I will see you guys later somewhere. Peace out. Have a great day.